All right, here's another AMA question for my Homebrew world. Your video reply, champagne. All right, here we go. Is your world high fantasy or a bit different? What is special about your Homebrew world that makes it unique? I think it started off unique, more unique, kind of. The whole basis of the beginning of the campaign is that all these players came together because they all got, I mean, it's not too crazy, but they all got a flyer offering mercenary work in a little town called Evergreen Bend, and they all convened there, starting out at level 3, and they did the whole run down goblins, kidnapping kids thing for a while, blah blah blah. The background of the world is that creatures like dragons and giants used to exist 10,000 years ago plus, but dragons were eventually driven off the land, driven away from the continent into a parallel universe that the players just recently undid that. But high fantasy, mid fantasy, maybe. It started off kind of lower fantasy where really the players had the power, but I've also had to kind of like check them a little bit here and there. I had a player that liked getting into bar fights, and he ended up facing down with the level 15 totem barbarian in the bar. I was kind of getting sick of the shenanigans a little bit. But the way I've considered it is that you got a bunch of people, probably not a large number of people, but you got a small number of people, I guess, on the grand scale of things, where you maybe like levels 1 through 5 as far as like abilities are concerned, and then it shortly drops off, and maybe there's like 1 or 3 people in the entire, at least on the entire continent, if not in the entire world, who have like reached level 20 outside of the adventuring party. And I guess what makes it unique, I don't know. I'm not sure it's necessarily unique. I started it with the concept of the gods going to war and the players kind of being caught in the middle of it, which has played out very well at this point. Definitely some fantasy. I just started introducing artificers as a possibility maybe a couple months ago. But yeah, the question's a little bit ambiguous. So I'm not 100% sure how to answer that part, but it's just unique because I'm running it, and it's my world, and I steal a bunch of stuff from a bunch of different places. So and then I throw it together in a pot. That's what it is.